I was thinking about the fact, well, I was thinking about two things. First thing first is, when it comes to the standings, we're kind of going to hit a point, I think, soon-ish, where there's not a lot to fight for. And whilst I'm not necessarily an advocate of using the quick sim feature in-game, in terms of just finishing up the season quicker, I might quick sim one or two races. There's certain tracks that I'm thinking, you're never really good for racing anyway, so why bother with that race? So I might do that. I'll see what the reception is from you guys. But I feel like if we're looking like a surefire thing, maybe after Vegas, maybe we sim Qatar. If it looks surefire thing for kind of fourth sooner than that, maybe something like Mexico I'd sim. I kind of like Las Vegas, so I kind of want to do that one. It's quite fun. But yeah, just simming one or two races might be in our interest. The other thing I was thinking about is that currently, obviously, we're running off a 24 race season. From next year onwards, would it be silly to go down to like 20 races? Just to help us get through the seasons a little bit quicker. And also just to get rid of some of the not so fun races. Cut up! It's an awful cough. It's an awful cough. But, yeah, I don't know. Just a couple of things I was thinking about, really. Obviously, the game is balanced around having enough engines for 24 races. But given the fact we voted down to three engines anyway, maybe that's even less of a factor. 20 races on Monaco. I mean, here's the other thing. When we remove a race one year, it could still just come back the next year. It's just about keeping things a little bit fresh, keeping the seasons moving. I was doing lots of preparation chat for kind of season 3. Lots of new liveries, some new teams as well. It's going to feel fresh. But before all of that, we have got races to get through. Speaking of which, we're going to start with this one here. 7 races left of the year. We're heading to Singapore, where last year there was drama everywhere. I'd kind of like that to continue, but whether or not that's realistic remains to be seen. For some reason, ever since Pato's overall went up to 1 rating higher than Albon, Albon's goal now for races is 13th. And Awards is 10th. I feel like I'm just going to go with 13th and 12th to play it safe. I say that. We literally didn't get the goal for Pato last time. But I'm going to hope he's capable of doing it. Singapore is always a bit of a weird race, but I mean, we'll see what happens here. It was a wild race last year with one of the most intense crashes in Formula 1 history. Just as a reminder, our team is currently in debt. I kind of went into debt taking parts for Baku, which I don't regret for the record. However, what I will say is that, oh, we're right behind Verstappen. That could be good. What I will say is we can't afford a smash this weekend. I can't afford to be losing engines, gearboxes, or ERS components to a wall at Singapore. That is kind of almost the most important thing today. I know some people are going to say, he's your better performing driver, why have you done it? He's 4 times more expensive than O'Ward. O'Ward has better marketability, better development rate, and also, I feel like I want to be loyal to one of my drivers here, and Pato O'Ward has been here since the beginning of time. When we started this team at the start of Season 1, he was amongst many other people. All those other people have gone. I think he's literally the sole survivor at our team, and I feel like that should be rewarded with a drive in Season 3 with the new reg changes. I'm hoping that there's still time for him to get a move elsewhere. I've not seen much in the way of kind of driver merry-go-round stuff. I mean, given that our lineup is kind of sorted, I don't really want to touch it now or worry about it. Albon, by the way, way off the pace on Verstappen. I say that. That's just Verstappen being really quick, innit? I don't think our lap time's bad there. I just think Max is good. Does it affect his morale if we tell him he's getting binned? He has got slightly negative driver mentality. I don't know if it actually took him down from enthusiastic, but it wasn't at its best. Now, I'll be honest, I could go out again here. I don't think I can go much quicker. Part of me's thinking, I should go out again. Part of me looks at the teams that are faster than us and says, it's the 4 fastest teams on the grid. We're actually where our car's performance is right now. Surely the end game of this save is to get Pato a Drivers' Championship. I feel like the end game of this save game is to get Mick Schumacher a drive. I mean, ideally, like, maybe I could... I don't even know. I say that's not the end game, is it? It's just not... What is the end game? I feel like the end game is just winning something for once, rather than stopping playing before I win it. That's my end goal. Okay, we've comfortably made it through. Here's the issue. If that was Q2, disaster, because I won't be making it into Q3 very comfortably at all, but we did manage to save some tyres, which I think is going to be useful. The end game is Felicity Wells, World Champion. I mean, that probably is it, if I'm being honest. Felicity could be the one. She's been here since the beginning with Isabel. I'll be honest, we've always shown Isabel, like, worse treatment, and actually on paper, she might be better, but I say that. She's like 2 years older, and her overall's only 4 better, so I feel like I'm looking at it through, like, a football manager lens. Even though she's 20 and Felicity's 18, Isabel's development rate is higher, but obviously it's probably going to drop off sooner. That's my logic. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Both drivers on used tyres here, so we will do another run on fresh tyres. But, I mean, this is looking okay for O'Ward. He should get a really nice toe. There's a few long straights here at Singapore into low-speed corners where that toe could be beneficial. Right, through the final corner, Albonno's going to cross the line first. Albonno has put in a faster time there, I think, than O'Ward. Not a massive amount in it. I actually don't know how that compares to our previous running time, but that was on used tyres. We are a little further behind McLaren than we were previously, so we're going to have to go out again. But that's okay. I think Kerr's was like more of a push to pass, whereas ERS is mapped. But I realise if you don't watch F1, I'm just saying words at this point. ERS is the electronic... What is ERS stand for? Electronic or energy? I want to say energy... Oh my god, who is... I'm so angry. I have no energy. Energy recovery system. For some reason, I was wanting to say energy... what was I wanting to say? I wasn't wanting to say recovery. I was going to come up with a completely different word. Reduction was the word I was going to go for. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it.
Okay, so we just need to get into that management.
I'm going to save O'Ward here and go for another push lap. I don't know if I've got fuel for this, but after being blocked like we just were, I don't really have a choice. ERS stands for Extreme Race Speed. Correct, chat. It's drive really speedy and extreme race speed. Of course, how could I forget? I don't think I've got enough fuel to do a lap here, but I've got to try. We should really choose the next driver using the F1 editor to see who's performed best all season. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but I mean, it's a fair point. I don't like to play the game optimally. Plus, whoever's performed best is going to be Max Verstappen, and I can't afford him. Right, Pato O'Ward is going for a second push lap here, chat. I don't know if he's got fuel to make this work. Albon's up to third, by the way. I've just completely ignored that. I've completely ignored that. Has Pato got... Well, he's not going to have enough life in his tyres to make this work, I don't think. But he's going to try. Based on how we got blocked on turn 1, I didn't really have another choice other than to go out again, because we weren't going to improve by staying on a push lap. Alonso's having another not-so-good weekend, because he DNF'd at Baku the same weekend that his teammate Russell won the Grand Prix. I feel like Alonso is kind of washed. I don't want to say it too loudly. Is he going to run out of fuel? I think he's going to be okay, right? Right? Did he improve? I'm a genius. Sometimes my genius outstands me. That is a crazy lap time. I mean, the track is clearly ramping up as Russell goes way quicker. But I have to assume we've done enough there. I mean, we definitely have done enough. Alonso, is he going to get out? If I speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Right, I mean, that is a weird shuffle of things. Alonso not making it through is absolutely wild. I mean, besides that, actually, it's not been that outrageous. Logan Sargent has been so bad for RB. Like, Sonoda, I think, has scored all their points, and they've scored a lot of points. Okay, now I am going to be going on another run on fresh tyres here, so unlike last time where I cancelled the lap for O'Ward, it's just not worth doing it here. I even let O'Ward have the lead over Albon this time to swap him around, being generous. I kind of want to go at a point where I know that they won't catch me up, which is probably now. Oh, we're going to be in a train here. Although, I mean, Perez and Leclerc, I feel like there's a lot worse cars to be in a train behind. The only issue is going to be if Tsunoda catches us and causes some shenanigans here, which is looking more and more likely. Because when we get blue flagged, we'll pull over to the side, but you could see people bunch up here. Where is Yuki? He's behind us. I know he's behind us. Is he going to cause some weirdness here with blue flags? If we want to slow him down a little bit, you know, not that I'd condone that, but it might be beneficial. Also, it really annoys me that the bridge plays gravel sound effects. I can't tell you why, it just does. Okay, he's made it through. He's the only car we're going to have to worry about. Oh, my... Okay, well, Award is right behind Albon on this lap. That scares me.
And we are okay with tire temperatures?
He's quite close.
All clear.
He is quite close. I think it's fine.
When you're ready.
I think it's okay. I think we're going to catch Tsunoda at a good time as well, unlike Charles here, who could get absolutely mudded by him. Go on, Tsunoda, give us a block. I expected nothing. I'm still disappointed. Right. I think this is looking quite good for Pato, if I'm being honest. I mean, we're getting a lovely tow here. Don't go for the overtake. That would be silly. I mean, Albon has gone quicker, so that's good. How much quicker? We don't know yet. We do know now. I tell you what, it's not great for Albon. Pato's in a good spot.
Flying out there. Really
We are flying out there. I can confirm. I will point out that Russell
more slow.
to Piastri is like 2/10. It's very, very close between kind of 2nd and 7th. Albon's going to start 10th. Award is on for an absolute crazy lap here, by the way. Everyone's on in-laps. We're starting 3rd. We're starting 3rd. Shout out to Pato. Good toe. But cheers to Alex. Right. Shall we do some motor racing? We've got Pato starting in an absolutely outrageous position here. That is... Why is that even a recommended strategy? I'm thinking soft hard. And then if a safety car happens, I go on to mediums. If a safety car doesn't happen, I'll wait out the softs. Because of how far at the front we're starting with Award in 3rd, I kind of want to try and just keep a kind of touching distance on the people in front of us for as long as we can. As for Albon, not so fun. He actually reckons that this strategy will be 10 seconds faster if I really eke out the tyres. That's going to be a mega stint. But if there's a driver to do it, it could be Albon, but I do have 2 sets of softs. If I go for the same strategy with both drivers, the issue I'm going to have is if there's a safety car that's not at an opportune moment, both my drivers' races get ruined. Soft, hard is a gamble, especially if there was a late safety car. I'd only have mediums to put on. Traffic's nightmarish here as well. I think the medium hard is the play, to be honest, chat. Medium hard, hope for a safety car or 2. That wouldn't see me maybe change the strategy. Soft, medium, soft is too risky, I think. Okay, the predictions run, by the way. You lot think there's going to be a red flag. I hope you're right, but if it happens at a right time, I hope you're right. If it happens at a bad time, I hope you're wrong. I think this is the play. I don't love this play, to be completely honest, but I feel like I have to split the strategies a little bit. Award... Yeah, Award's going to be pushing hard, and we'll take it as it comes. I don't want to burn through the softs too quick, but I need to keep up with the guys in faster cars in front. So that's the plan. Okay, let's go motor racing. We're going to go car racing, in the words of Michael Massey. At Singapore. Love Singapore. The Grand Prix, that is. I've never been, although I booked a holiday to Singapore recently. I know, that's bloody exciting, isn't it? Never been to Asia before. Singapore and Thailand. I know, exotic. But, you know what? There's look for a good performance here. I should just walk a lap around the track. That might be what I do. That'd be fun. Anywho, let's get into some car racing, shall we? 4th place or 3rd place for Pato. He's on the 2nd row. He's on the 2nd row. We love it. Let's see what we can do here. Now, Award, I mean, overtake aggression doesn't need to be high here. I feel good about Albon being on mediums based on the fact that everyone around us is also on mediums. What is going to be rather interesting is how many of these medium runners are going for a 2-stopper. You know, Ward can push his tyres a little bit. I don't want to be too OTT. But for him, it's important to keep in touching distance with the front guys for as long as possible. For Albon, I kind of don't want to push the tyres right away. I feel like we've got to manage them from the off. I mean, Award is not pushing his tyres hard, but he doesn't need to conserve them. Albon he's got to be a good boy here, to be completely honest, chat. He has got to be looking after these tyres. If he can keep in DRS on these guys, it'd be Fam Dabby Dozy. I feel like that's going to be a tall order, but we'll see. Right, we're vibing. I think we're vibing. Both our drivers are now at a point where they just need to chill a little bit. Don't need to get super racy. Just stay in DRS and just follow the leader. I will say now, Award's tyre wear is a bit higher than I want it to be at this point. But that's kind of fine. Why isn't Behrman doing practice sessions? He's probably our worst affiliate. I've literally signed Behrman to try and turn him into a money-making exercise. I want someone on the AI side of things to poach him so they're to pay me 25 million. I say all of that knowing that currently buyouts don't actually work in the game. But when they do work in the game, if someone wants to buy out Behrman, they have to pay me 20 million. Which would be very nice to have. I'm basically just hoarding him. I'm doing the F1 Manager equivalent of hoarding regens. I mean, this is looking quite good for Albon. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, he's done a very, very good stint here. He's got some of the best wear. The issue is I think everyone else on mediums is going for the exact same one-stop strategy. Award strategy, soft meds, hards. Maybe you can push that more. No, I don't want to go for that. Because if I go for mediums on the second stint, I'm boxed into then only being able to go on hards at the end. You don't want to go on mediums in this stint. If I go on hards here, if there's an earlier safety car, I can go on mediums to the end. And if there's no safety car, I'll go on softs to the end. It would actually be probably the worst strategy call possible to go onto mediums next. Because it essentially means I can't react to a safety car. Whereas O'Ward's current strategy means I can change on the fly. I really need O'Ward to let these guys by, because I think we're now costing an Albon time. I mean, it's not the end of the world because we're getting the battery charged, and I'm not convinced we're racing the guys at the front anyway. But we're doing all right. Right, Albon is now behind O'Ward. O'Ward should just let him by here. Good boy. Don't know why I've said it like that. I made that weird, didn't I? I have made that weird. I'm fully aware. Let's see how much time O'Ward was holding up the Ferraris by, because I feel like we were held up kind of massively. I'm expecting to see Leclerc and Albon here vanish up the road. Right, O'Ward is going to pit at the end of the next lap for
Just drop back a bit.
for the hard tyre. We're going to go long on them and hope for an opportune safety car. We're going to lose 27 seconds in the pits.
Box.
So that's going to bring us out just behind Perez and Ocon. Perez has already pitted. I didn't even spot Perez pit. Lawson's pitted as well. Didn't even realise Lawson had pitted. I promise. I was in the pit lane. You'll love to see it. I think Leclerc just doesn't have pace, to be honest. I'm just going to stay like this. Our tyres are good. They're really, really good. Okay, Ultras, I'd love a sub 2 second pit stop. We've not done it yet. Can we do it here? It's good enough. That's a mega time. That is a really, really good time. Perez has just sat fastest lap of the race, so he's going to get the undercut on us. But I'm not sure we were racing him anyway. I mean, there's still a nice gap here for O'Ward. This is going to be a long stint, chat, of just being a bit patient. Get tyre temps in, and then I'm going to be trying to make them last. What are we saying, chat? What is the plan here? I think my biggest concern is that O'Ward bit through those softs very, very quickly, and I might be forced to go on mediums at the end, but at least I can make that call, knowing I've got the flexibility of a safety car. Norris is pit on his mediums. Norris is going for a two-stopper. His tyre wear was really good as well. Oh, they've double stacked. Okay, he's on hards. You can't go hards to the end from here. So he's got to go hard soft. He's going to be on softs at the end. Norris is definitely not doing a one-stopper. There's a red flag. There was a red flag. I mean, that's a mega for Albon. It absolutely shafts O'Ward. What happened? Have Tsunoda and Hamilton hit each other? What happened here? The red flags happened.
And you can see how the cars come together. And
I mean, Albon's in a good spot now. A really good spot. But I say that. I mean, is it a good spot? I mean, I get a free choice of tyres. People can't go hards to the end from here. But I think hard soft is the play. Medium softs won't last. Where at Singapore is so high. You saw people pitting already on lap 20 off the mediums. I only have one set of hard and 2 sets of softs. It's got to be hard soft. Chat, we can pay out on the prediction. Do we do the exact same prediction again? Shall we run it back? Will there be... no, what's the worst that'll happen, chat? The same prediction is running again. You can bet on a second red flag. You degens. I don't know if I've said degens, like degens. No idea. Wish I could tell you. So I think I'm going to go hard here. I mean, that means that all the saving Albon did is for nothing, but because of the timing of it, he has track position, which is very, very fortunate, to be completely honest. Yeah, I can't really change the plan. I think everyone is going to be on hard. I don't think there's a better plan B here. Prediction is ended. It's going to have to be hot double hards, which I don't love, but it's just kind of the situation we're in. I think everyone's going to be on hards. Albon only has a set of softs to go on to. Pato has a set of mediums if he wants them, which Albon doesn't have. Okay, we have to get tyre temps in right away here. Fuel's good, so that's nice. Verstappen battling for the lead immediately with Albon here. Time penalty, by the way, for Hamilton. He can't serve that, so that'll be served next race. Chat, lodge that in your brain. That's a thing. Tyres. Okay, Russell and Leclerc on softs is wild. But that is going to make Albon and Verstappen working together on the hards way more important. They're going to go hards at the end. They're going to be pitting way sooner. I think the strategy... I mean, I could not pit. That feels mental to try and do. And yet there's part of me that wants to try and do it. I could try and not pit from lap 21. I'm in first place. I'll be honest, it seems like the dumbest strategy ever, but... Would it be that dumb? It might be a medium angle. The thing is, if I wait out, a safety car might come in. I think with Award, it's going to come down to what the hardware is like. But I am thinking a medium is probably the better play with that red flag. Right, with Albon, I actually want to keep Max in DRS. This is a bit like Singapore last year in real life where, was it Sainz was trying to keep Lando in DRS to protect him? I think it was Sainz. Essentially, I need Verstappen to be the cork in the bottle with me. I don't mind if he gets ahead of me as long as I'm straight behind him, because it's very hard for Russell to make a move on both of us at once. And these guys are going to ruin the best of their softs now running in traffic. I'm really sorry to the Award fans out there. Your boy's not going to get a lot of screen time this race. Your boy is not going to get a lot of screen time. And I'm sorry for that. We have got to work with Max. Now, it doesn't really matter if Russell gets through eventually, but I need the soft runners to be at like 70% wear when they make it through. I genuinely think that the hards here are going to be such a struggle to make last. Temperatures might be an issue too. But depending on how much I hold up these guys, I can really evaluate just slapping on a set of softs later on. But for now, the plan is just the guys not on the same strategy as us and not on the same tyre as us cost them their tyres and the best part of their tyres. The softs really should be significantly fat. Oh my God, Max has taken us out. I can't believe it. Well, it was a good plan. It was a good plan. It was a really good plan.
There's been a crash.
It was a great plan. Oh, I'm in debt and I took a new engine. Sorry, f off. You've just locked him into the back of him, you dopey.
Going the way the team had hoped today. That is for
Bloody swamp Germans. Shout out to my Dutch viewers. I don't actually think that. I just heard the insult once of swamp Germans for Dutch people and it's quite funny. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. That doesn't cheer me up, does it? I could try to go to the end with O'Ward now. On hards. I noticed Leclerc pitted. Leclerc's going hards to the end. I'm in such an awful spot here. I mean, at least Verstappen's got the time penalty. Oh, chat, I'm so sad. I think the race was ours to win there, genuinely. Genuinely think the race was ours to win, not being out on hards in front. 5-second time penalty for that. I'm fuming. I mean, it couldn't have become at a worse time for O'Ward. The red flag came right after he'd pitted. Then the safety car comes now where it's just not a good time to pit. And now I'm just watching the safety car in real time to cheer myself up. I said Pato would get no airtime and then that happened. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, it's unfortunate for Albon. I mean, 4 of our direct rivals out. You'd look at this now and feel like we have to be scoring some mega points here. I've got to try and get these hards to the end because everyone else on hards is going to be trying to go to the end on theirs. I mean, a safety car later could really help us. Gasly's up in 5th, by the way. Alpine have had some really good performances in the last couple of races. I think they must have brought some upgrades. I also feel like they've been getting really lucky with all the red flags and stuff. Alfosia, thank you for some with the prime as well 13 minutes ago. Again, I think that happened during the chaotic era. There's more chaos. Why can't this race just be normal? Oh, I should probably just go to the end now on these hards. I mean, he's just driven into the wall there, hasn't he? Also, how is that not a red flag? VAR? VAR? Oh, dear. Tom Young also subbed. Thank you, Tom. It is a red flag. I love it. I love this game. I love it. Now, here's the issue. Can I go medium softs from here? Can I go medium softs from here? Should we pay out on the prediction again? Tom, you've made that happen, mate. Shout out to you. We'll pay out. Chat, should we go for another red flag prediction? Singapore every year is just carnage. Same prediction again, chat. What's the worst will happen? Could there be a 3rd red flag? You've got 2 more minutes. I'll run the 90 seconds of ads while I think about what the hell we do here. So we made a set of softs last 18 laps. The set of mediums is set to last 21. So if I put on the mediums now, that's 21 laps. That would take me to lap 50. 13 laps. I can do the medium softs. The issue is going to be the people already on hards. Will they stay on the hard to the end strategy, or are they now going to look at that strategy? I don't even know. I'll be honest. Don't know what to think here. There's just madness happening. I mean, there is a set of 88% worn softs, but it's going to be medium soft. Oh, I don't love this, chat. I don't love it. Buckle up, buckaroos. We're going motor racing some more. I don't know what tyre people are going to be on here. Some of the hard runners might stay on hards and try and get them to the end. It's 2 laps left now to run. I'm seeing some softs. I'm seeing hard still as well. Right. So much fuel, by the way. Let's just have a quick vibe check. I hate the fact that I'm going to have to race here and make overtakes on track. But the one thing that might be in our favour is the fact that the stint we'll be doing those overtakes on is going to be a set of softs. Okay, loads of teams had fresh hards. That's not good. They're all definitely going to the end. How can everyone else have so many sets of hards? Yeah, we're not even halfway through the race, chat. We've had 2 red flags, 5 DNFs. Not a half race distance. There's still a lot that's going to happen here, I imagine. Now that DRS has been enabled, I expect to see a lot of the hard runners get overtaken. I mean, I hope they're going to get overtaken, otherwise we're in trouble. I mean, at least Kevin's not had a crash yet. That's good for Kevin. Oh, go on. Go on. We love that. I need to be a bit careful with the battery situation, to be honest, but I mean, everyone else behind us, with the exception of Stroll, Magnussen and Sargent and Hulkenberg, is probably on the... Well, they're all going to have to stop again, essentially. So actually, this isn't too terrible. All right, I'm going to try and top up behind Piastri here. I think I'm going to struggle to get away from him without any battery. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like this kind of race when it plays out in your favour. When your strategy's kind of been shafted, it can be frustrating. Oh, the game hates me. Reduced charge rate. Well, you know what? That maybe explains why there's no charge. That means that whenever I'm in neutral, I'm actually probably going to be losing charge. I'm going to have to stay in top up. It's all right. It's only ERS. Oh, my sweet summer child. ERS is very important with the strategy we're doing when we're going to have to pass people on hard tyres. Yeah, I don't have any choice here, chap. We are just going to tumble back. I've got a pit as well.
Third car behind Leclerc.
We're even in harvest, I don't gain charge. 4% gained in harvest. That's meant to charge half my battery. A quarter of my battery. It's so slow. We're like 2 seconds a lap slow. Oh, chat, it's so sad. I hate to say it, chat. We might not even score points here.
Slow pit stop there.
But the Ultras are going to get a run out. I mean, right now we're in 6th, but with no battery, I mean, you can see the time loss. We're losing like 3 seconds a lap. I really need to come 12th or higher just for money, is the issue. I mean, at least Sargent's got a mechanical fault.
Yeah, we should be clear on exit.
Right, I mean, we're still in the objective, so that's good. I really need the race money here. 12th place is valuable. It's not good. It's not good. Look, come on, no pants. Gifted a sub to Mick Schumacher. Mick's a big fan of the channel, so I know he's going to be buzzing about that.
Yeah.
I basically have no ERS. This is as good as an ERS failure. I mean, what do you do in this situation? Besides just cry.
Just reduce your
Oh,
speed.
go on. Why not? Look at us go. We're bloody massive. Hulkenberg's next up. There's points on offer. Chat, this is just okay. I think we're going to be swapping back and forth with Gasly. I mean, we are reeling in Hulkenberg on hards. So that's something. Maybe. We are actually gaining on some people, actually. We may have no battery, but the softs are looking a lot quicker than the hards right now. The issue is it was a 27-second pit stop, and there's only 13 laps left. Okay, we've made up another place. We're in the points! We're in the points! Have we caught up to Mick yet? Oh, Logan Sargent and, not Mick, Magnussen fired in front of us. It's like Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Sargent, oh my god, Sargent's engine's gone.
0.8.
Sargent's engine has gone in front of us and Norris is pitting. It's carnage. Come on, one more red flag. Actually, a red flag doesn't help here. Logan, please get out the way. Please get out the way. Driving clean air, that's probably our best bet to get past him.
PU cooling.
Logan, your engine has blown up. Please get out the way. Please get out the way. Thank you.
So we're really happy with what you're doing on tyre management.
Still, I don't fight teammate on awards, you know, just in case that's impacted the game. Oh, it's Kevin! Kevin! Okay, Sargent's retiring. Max Verstappen's now been gifted a sub. So is Kevin Magnussen. Speaking of Kevin, thank you for gifting subs to everyone, guys. I do appreciate it. Kevin's buzzing. Kevin is buzzing. Is that just us done now, chat? I mean, we did gain a second on Stroll. We might be able to get Stroll on the last lap. I don't want to give you false hope, but there is a chance. And where there's a chance, there's a way. We're 3.5 seconds. We are actually gaining on him. We may have no ERS, but Stroll is also on hards. Look, I can see him, chat. Chat, I can see him. I want to believe. Come on, Awards. You got to do this in North America. You got to do this in Mexico. You got to take down the Canadian. There's a yellow flag. There's a safety car. Zhou's out. Zhou's out. The safety car's been deployed. Wait, everyone's going to be bunched up. Is that good or bad? That could be good, but I have no DRS. Or ERS, sorry. Chat, this could be good. It could be absolutely terrible. Right, I don't know what's going to happen here. I feel like having no ERS is probably detrimental. There's still a few laps of racing, though.
So the safety car lights have gone out.
We're going to have 3 laps of racing. I think I just go in neutral here. I'm going to be honest, I don't think it makes a difference. What's happening? That's a lapped car that didn't get to unlap itself. No, Mikey, no, it's so not right. It's so not right. Look, it's Lawson. What's he doing? I mean, it's a weird race that has a wonderful ending. That is Singapore in a nutshell, isn't it? Oh, no ERS is pain. That is the difference in ERS, that acceleration out of that kind of corner. We'd normally have DRS there as well. I mean, we'll have it for the next 2 laps. Oh, I can't keep up, chat.
Closing up that gap.
They're too quick. Oh, now we've got Danny Rick behind us too. Oh, not like this. Keep going. I mean, we're gaining back. Everyone's kind of concertinaing. Right, DRS. Come on. We may have no battery. It might just be you and me. Oh, please. Please, come on.
And we're happy with that level.
Keep pushing. I mean, Perez's tyres are so bad. But I feel like Norris and now Alonso on the softs are going to struggle to get the move done. Stroll's now got a mechanical fault as well. What is happening this race? I know the tyres are overheating, Poppet. I know. Come on, up the inside we go. Let's go. Come on! Perez is still in the lead, but at 33% wear.
So currently,
Deploy here. Deploy out this corner. The little bit of deploy we had left I've used to try and stay ahead. Oh, not like this. Not like this, please. Just deploy it. Just deploy it. That'll do.
Take is available.
I mean, 7th's good. Norris is still climbing, by the way, chat. Norris on his softs and out Alonso on their softs, trying to get moves done on the last lap. They might have a chance here.
2 seconds.
I feel like Award is now a lock-in. The question is, can Norris get a move done? The thing is, they've got DRS on each other. I mean, Alonso and Norris with 1 or 2 more laps would definitely do well here. I've still got Stroll coming. Oh, chat, not like this. Not like this. We've done so well. We've battled so hard. We deserve this. Our tyres are at risk of puncture. Just go. Just go. Ignore the risk. Please. Please. I mean, 7th feels like a win. Which I would not have said before the start of the race.
That was P7.
Perez made it to the end. Fair play. 30% where he timed it perfectly. I mean, Kevin had fun. That's what we can say. 4th and 5th for Mercedes is really bad for us in the constructors. Okay, so Pato dropped down to 7th. I'll be honest, 6 points feels like quite a good result based on what happened there. Albon drops below Sergio Perez. Award gets 6 points. That kind of puts him clear of Tsunoda now, you imagine, to end the year. Constructor-wise, I mean, there's a lot of points for Mercedes with not a lot of races left. That's a little bit concerning. But now the one that matters, the Ultras. Where are we? You know where we are. You know where we belong. It is a P1 with Pato O'Ward. I don't think Alex actually did a pit stop, did he, today? Because he changed his tyres under a red flag and then got punted into bloody Narnia. But still, it's 25 points for us. It puts us 100 points clear of McLaren with 6 races left. That could be us done. We made 500k there. That is less than ideal. Right, chat. Pay out on the prediction. What's the worst that'll happen? Safety car.